Doing? This is Rich. I'm here to just give you a quick tutorial on how to log into your WordPress website and manage your content. I'm going to send you two videos, one that separates just the calendar managing, and this one is just to update and manage regular content. Alright, so first thing you want to do is have your website up, UTMI.com, and then what I did was, if you scroll down to the very bottom, I added this little link in the footer area called Office Login. If you don't want that there, I could put it anywhere, or I could just give you the link. But what happens is when you click on that, which is what you want to do, it brings you to the URL. It's just simply, it's basically, if you type in wp-admin, that's where it's going to. This is your login. So if you don't want that login button at the bottom, we could remove it and you could just type in that link I just gave you, but it's probably easier. So anyhow, I sent you a username and a password. Your username for now is Richard, and then I gave you a temporary password, and you could change that. Once you get the email, you could change that. I'll send you another separate email, but WordPress should have sent you an email with notifying you what your password is, which you could change if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And by the way, the passwords are long and obnoxious. They make you do that because WordPress websites tend to they do get hacked sometimes. So with a stronger password, you're less vulnerable. So the good thing is, if you just click this Remember Me button, you won't have to ever do it again. You just copy and paste it in once and then hit login. So you got the email with your logins. So I'm going to go ahead and log in with my account for now, but it will be the same. Everything will be the same for yours. Okay, so this is what WordPress looks like. This is your dashboard on the side here, and really you're probably only going to be living in 3 to 4 of all of these tabs, so don't be too overwhelmed. You'll probably be using pages, media, and then events. You can get to events there or there. The events is the calendar, but for this tutorial, let's start with pages. Okay, so here is a list of all of your pages, and there is that you do. It only shows like a third of them at a time. So if you don't see the page you want, you just simply go to the next page down here, and you can thumb through all of them, and then you'll get to the very last one. They're in alphabetical order. But what I'm going to recommend, here's a simpler way to get to your pages. So anytime you want to look at the website on the front end and not this back end, you just go up here and click on this link, farthest top left, and that'll bring you to the website. Now you'll know you're logged into WordPress because you have this black band across the top. It's sort of like a shortcut to the main aspects of your dashboard. So that's how you know you're logged in. Here's how you log out. But just note that the site sometimes gets a little funky when you're logged in. As you can see, it's like pushing things down a little bit because it's adding about 30 pixels to the top there. So if something isn't looking right, you might want to just log out, or have two browsers open, maybe one in like Explorer and one in Chrome, or one in Safari, and then one you're logged in, one you're not, that kind of thing. All right, so the best way to edit a page, you can just go to the actual page. So let's just say you want to make a change to your About page. I would just simply click there, okay, and then you get this edit page right at the top. So instead of going here, dashboard, and then pages, and trying to have to fish through it, again, go back up here, click on the main link up top, and then go to the page you want to edit, and then hit edit page, okay? So this is what the back end of your page looks like. Now there's two tabs. There's this visual tab, which a lot of people are tempted to use because it sort of gives you a closer representation of what the front end will look like. It shows the styles, but I would strongly recommend not using that, because when you toggle back and forth, which you'll need to do, it messes things up. So you're going to want to stay in this text mode. You're going to be looking at a little bit of code, but basically you stay within the code brackets and you'll be fine. But just to give you a quick tutorial, like if you see an H6 or an H3 or an H1, you have your end tag. That's if you stay within those and just don't touch the brackets, your style will be kept in place. The H6, for example, that's giving you like a title. Here's another one, H6, history of UTMI. So let's go back to the front end. You want to do that by just going to view page at the top, and that's the front end. So you see how history of massage is bolder and it's a little bigger than the body copy. Let's go back to edit. That is stylized by having the H6 wrapped around it. So again, if you wanted to change that title, you just come down, you stay within your brackets. If you literally remove one bracket like this, I'll just hit delete and put it back, it'll mess up your code. So let's just say you want to come in and change some wording on this paragraph. No problem. Just stay within the code bracket. So you see this P here, don't touch that, and don't touch that. That's just giving you a paragraph break. Those are separating your paragraphs. That's what those are doing. So let's just say you want to remove this word we. I'm going to remove it, then put it back. Hit delete, and then it's as simple as this. You just hit update. Okay? So that's how you update your content. You want to see if the change took place, go to view, and yeah, you'll see the word we is gone. So let's go back to edit. We'll put that back. And put it back and then hit save, or update rather. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how you change your text content. Now, if you want to add a photo, very simple. Let's just say you want to add it right underneath. Let's just say you want to add it under your title. Okay, you could put it right here. You just go to add media. Now, if you have it in your library already, which you have a huge library, you could just upload it right from there. If it's on your desktop somewhere on your computer, you just go to upload file. I'll just put a make-believe photo for now. Let's see what I got on my desktop here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to add this screenshot of another website I'm working on. So you just hit choose. You'll wait for it to upload. Okay, and then I would keep, well, you could align it left, align it right from here, but I would just maybe do none for now. You could stylize it in the WordPress dashboard, hit none. You know, this is just like pre-styling if you want. So once you have that selected, you just make sure it's selected, and then you just insert it into your page. Okay, you'll see it just added the code for your image right there. Okay, so again, if you go to the visual mode, you'll see it there, but again, I don't think you should use that. It just really messes things up. So I'm going to go ahead and hit update, view page, and you can see it added that image in. It kept it nice and tight within the sidebar that has the form, because it's knowing that it needs to make room for that. So let me go ahead and edit the page again up top. I'm going to remove that image. Okay, so the image is right here. You can see the code. There's an image tag, and it gives you the link. Hit delete, and let's hit save again. Okay, so right there I just showed you how to add an image and change your copy. Again, that goes to any page. If you want to look at your media gallery, all your photos, and there's PDFs in there as well, you could upload PDFs and then link them from your media gallery. This is everything that I've uploaded, but you're going to want to add to it. Let me remove this guy that we just put in there so it doesn't clog anything up. Okay, and that's really, in a nutshell, how to manage your content. The only one that's a little different, the way it's set up, is the home page. So if you go to edit page, it uses something called content builders. So let's just say you want to, here's your intro copy. If you want to edit that copy down on the bottom there, you just hit edit, and now you're working in here. The content builders just help with some structural things that help organize your content. It's not needed for your other pages. So here, you'd make your change to your copy, then hit save changes, which I won't do for now, and then hit update again. That's the only page that uses the content builder. That's the home page. The rest of them, I'll do one more just so you feel good about this. Let's go to academic policies. All right, this is the front end you're looking at. You're still logged into WordPress because you have your bar across the top. I'm going to go ahead and hit edit page. And let's just say you want to change your title. So this is an H1. It goes from 1 to 6. 1 is the biggest, and it's the blue font. We pre-stylize them, Robin and I, from 1 to 6. Okay, and so there's a class she put in there as well. So let's just say you wanted to add another title underneath that. You can copy that. You know, Command copy, go up to File copy. I just did Command C. Then I'm going to do Command V to paste. And let's just say you wanted to add 2 titles for whatever reason. I'll just put new title. Notice how I'm staying between my code brackets. I'm not touching any of this or any of that. Oh, see, I just did it myself. I removed that last bracket. So here, I'll just put new title. So I just added a new title there. I'm going to go ahead and hit update. Go back up top and hit view page to look at the front end. And you'll see there's a new title there. So if you want to play with stylizing, you know, this is, I think, H6. These guys are H6, these guys are H1, and this is just regular body copy. So you could try 1 through 6 to get a different hierarchy of titles and whatnot. So let me hit edit page again, remove that title that I just put in there, and hit save. Now here's the good thing. I'm afraid to say this sometimes because people take everything more lightly, but there's something called revisions at the bottom. So let's just say, what I'm getting at is you really can't mess anything up too bad. The only page that doesn't have this is the home page because the content builder removes the revisions feature. But this is basically a history of the revisions to this page. And this is me, I'm admin, and it'll say your name if you make a revision there. So God forbid you mess something up, I could revert back to a month ago or an hour ago by simply clicking this, and then you just restore the last revision, and then so you really can't mess anything too much up. But if you want to even play it safer, what I recommend doing is selecting everything, copying it, and then maybe like pasting it into like a Word doc or something, and then just keep it there. So in case you mess something up, you could always just copy and paste it back in. But you do have the revisions tool at the bottom. You can call me up if you feel like you messed something up, if you're afraid to mess with the revisions feature there. But that's I thought that'd be assuring to know that you have that, so it won't mess things up. You can't really mess anything up. So we just went through pages, media. So that's really, I think, what all you'll need for now. If there's ever another area, let's just say you want to manage, if you want to add a new page or something like that, you could always call me. I could help you do that. Might be better. If you want to get really in depth and learn that how to add a new page, I could help you with that too. But in short, here's your the other one you might want to play with is if you go over appearance and then menus. This is all of your menus. This is the footer menu. I just added the Office login, so you have the footer menu and the main menu. So I'm going to select main, select primary menu, and this is your primary menu. You see a drop down. If you want to make it a drop down, you move it over one. So like if I wanted to make this not a drop down, I'd move it here. Now that's a main menu. If I want to make it a drop down menu under the contacts, which how it was, you simply move it there and you hit save. So that's where you add pages and menus. But again, I could probably help you with that if you want to add or remove a page. All right, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You just learn how to edit your text and your content and upload an image. If you ever need help like resizing an image before you upload it, or photoshopping it, and somehow I can help you with that stuff. But you might know how to do all that. You seem pretty savvy with this stuff. All right, so that's it for now. I'm going to send you another video shortly on how to manage your calendar, and we'll go from there. All right, all the best.